inside the 15. Here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Pocket starts to collapse. Quickly complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the first down. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
The give to the tailback. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Brown wants to pass. Got his man quickly. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. To the ground with the back. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Got him downfield. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. Trying to pound it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, South Florida. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. On first down, here comes this offense. The give to the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
He's going to let it go. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Back to throw, it's Thorne. He's not afraid to go deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Already down a score early. The last thing you want to do on your first drive is give it right back to them. So they'll go for it on fourth down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's fourth and short, fourth and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But fourth and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Barges ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, USF. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pop. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Auburn lines up quickly.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Off the play fake. Quarterback extends the play. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end.
South Florida, 14, Auburn, 0.
Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Dropping back, it's Thorne. Feeling some heat. He took a hit as he could and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. He's taking the shot. Brings it in down the left side. All kinds of running room. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Auburn.
How how do you not love the guts of this offense? Fourth down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
I don't know what this says about trusting your defense, but they're going for an early onside kick down one possession. And the low percentage play, the onside kick, bounces out of bounds, and they'll drop the flag. First down here for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
That's a great individual play, and I love quarterbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys who like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle. Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. To the air, it's Thorne. Looking for a huge play. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Auburn to the line in a hurry. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
What a great job by this defense. You get third down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, fourth down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
And the Bulls will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll run it. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be king too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
So loud it's rattling your fillings on third and goal. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, you'd think this would be a very makeable field goal attempt, but they're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Brown will throw it. He wants it all. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back.
And aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Powers through the defender. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Going back to the well, another deep. Fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Trying to find his man on first down. Going deep. And he pulls it in at the 15. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He'll take a shot. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. On to attempt to try. And it's up and good. Surely they're going to kick this thing away. Tied in the second quarter. They're lined up for an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, we're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense could do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And it's no good. He missed it. And here in the third quarter, it is still a tie ball game. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who...
Reels it in down the left side. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple of shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Dropping back, it's Thorne. Getting some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
On 3rd and forever, let's test his arm strength. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Quarterback adapting. Touchdown, Tigers. And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense out.
14.
He'll bring it out. It's Key. Bust through behind his pad. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Keep bringing the heat like that, you can fall in line with the likes of Derek Brown or Nick Fairley.
Man, I still remember that Nick Fairley season where he put the defense on his back. Cam Newton took care of the offense, but he ruled the defense, making big plays, getting in the backfield, getting after quarterbacks.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
As an offense, you've got to know it. This part of the field, deep in your own end, you have got to do a better job in pass pro if you're going to call a pass play at this juncture in the game. Not good enough.
Catch in the middle. It's Singletary. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Escapes trouble. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Auburn lines up quickly. They're going to give him another chance on 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it, we didn't get it. Your defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Brown wants to pass. And that pass picked off. Trying to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. We still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't...
Looking for more room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Auburn! He has been unstoppable, the ultimate dual threat, positively Cam-tastic.
And that dude was just so incredible to watch, and that's what he's putting on display. He's looking like that. Just whatever he wants to do, it's working, and this Auburn offense is cooking.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
So much for the touchback. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quick strike complete. At the 45 on his way. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
First down for the offense.
Handoff to the lone back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
South Florida, 14.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Hauls it in. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Timeout.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll pitch it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
Man, on 4th and 2, I'm looking at my offensive line, and I'm like, you got to give me just a little slither. Great job by the offensive line, blocking up just enough to get the first down, running physically downhill. That's all you want on those 4th and 2 situations.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Coming after it. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Big loss on the last play, threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Brown will throw it. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Pressure coming. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulls.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21.
That means Auburn 35, South Florida 21.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Auburn.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
Wants to throw. It's Thorne. They're trying to get to it. Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the two-point conversion attempt. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Oh, he's going to go for the return. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Wants to throw on 1st down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Didn't find much room on the return, but now they are in business and poised to strike from the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. And now on second down for this offense. Here's the handoff. Got enough space. Touchdown, Tigers. And the pummeling has started.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Trying to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next.
Catch and stride inside the 15. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Bulls.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Oh, how could that happen? He misses the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring a touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Cobb. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
Looking to move it through the air. Trying to get to it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Auburn to the line in a hurry. He'll just keep slinging it. Going downfield for the big play. Grabs it inside the 15. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. And the Tigers with the 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Thorne. Fires to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. And the punishment has been extended.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Out of the gun, looking to throw. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
South Florida, 27.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. The offense set for a first down play.
Timeout, USF.
Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. Brown wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, USA.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Going up top on 1st down. He slings it deep to the left. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And he's down, and this game will end on a turnover. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch with your coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.